Hey y'all, so obviously I look rough as fuck. So basically what I've just done is, because I had a call last night, and I hate the fact that people call, like, for professional things after 6 o'clock. I'm like, no, phone's closed. About a potential, like, job offer or interview. But when they rang, I was about to get in the bath. And then after that, at a lesson, it was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, I'm not ringing you back. But then I had the thought today, because I hate ringing people that I don't know. It literally fills me with dread. I'm like, I'm just going to send you an email, because I've got loads of questions which are going to determine whether I want to even do the interview. Because I'm like, there's no point, because it's like, where it is like 40 minutes away. So I'm like, I'm not going 40 minutes to work or 40 minutes for an interview if it's actually not what I thought it was. So I thought, I'm going to ask all my questions, see what they say, and that can determine whether I want to call back or not. Because I'm like, I don't want to put myself through having to call someone if it's actually like, I don't want it. Because I'm a bit of a people pleaser, and if it's on call, but they say stuff that I don't like, not that I don't like, but like stuff that like determines that I don't want the job, because I'm a people pleaser on the phone, but like, oh, okay, I'll take it anyway. Whereas on email, I can be myself. So I've also just applied for a new musical, because you've got to send in your Spotlight link. The only thing I hate is when they're like, you've got to sort out your own accommodation, you've got to sort out your own travel, you've got to do this, that, and the other, and also you've got to do your own taxes. I'm like, girls. And they want the invoice every week. The fact that the maths of the invoicing is scaring me more than the actual audition if I do it. Guys, I actually look like rubbish. I haven't put any makeup on, but whatever. So now you're gonna have a really boring montage of me doing physio for my bad knee. And then I'm just gonna be really boring, get a few bits in the shops. Might show it, might not. Going to collect my prescription slip to give into the pharmacy. Whoa, so exciting. I'm not gonna video all of it because you'll be healed. I'll just do a mini montage. So, tried to get the prescription, gave him the slip, which she waited half an hour for him to go, sorry. Are we ready tomorrow? Did a food shop. And then I was going to go, because my old school does like a past students choir and it's free. And I really miss singing, and you know, sometimes I miss school and I just think, oh, it'll be fun, and there's like a performance at the end of it, and you know, if I'm not in work I might as well. Didn't go last week because I didn't feel very well. Didn't go the week before that because my family's time management was awful and couldn't get me there in time. And then today, because of faffing around with the prescription, and then my nan came out later for coffee morning, and then there was roadworks everywhere, we weren't going to make it. So I'm hoping to make it next week, but the thing is, it's not just like some random pop song, it's like really like complicated, like Beethoven or something. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up, but we'll see how it goes. So now I'm gonna do some more looking for jobs. But the thing is, wait, I'm gonna get my phone here. The thing is, I'm finding it like really difficult because it's like, obviously I'd love to teach, if like, as in like, while I'm not performing or auditioning, because I need an agent for that. But I don't really know, because I was emailing agents loads, but now that I've hurt my knee, I'm like, when do I email? Because they might want to see me dance, and I can't do that for like another month, so I just feel like that's on hold. But also working, like I said, I want to do singing lessons and like one-to-one dance lessons, which I can't do unless I'm like earning loads of money, which I'm not at the moment. I'm literally like, sometimes I'm in twice a week, sometimes I'm in 3 times a week, sometimes I'm in no times a week, and it's minimum wage, so I don't really get a lot. So the money that I get is literally like saving. And I found like, I feel like there weren't a lot of musical theatre jobs, but the ones that there were, it was all just like, well, actually, there was only one, because there was PQA ages and ages and ages ago, but it was for 1 hour on a Saturday, or like 2 hours on a Saturday, for like £12.50, and I'm like, that's gonna sound so stingy, but there is no point in me like traveling like 30 minutes to get like £25, like, you know what I mean? And that's another thing, like, obviously if I'm in the industry, like, if I sing or whatever, you're mostly gonna do nights, but it's like, you can cope with it, because first of all, you're gonna be getting way more than if you're teaching a kid's class. Like, if you're actually performing in a show, you're probably gonna get a little bit more money. Secondly, obviously, performing, like, you do the rehearsals and then you know the material, so it's just like, you do your 2 hours performance and then pop off. Whereas teaching, you obviously got to get the material, then you've then got to go over the material, and then you've got to teach the material, and it's enjoyable. But also, even though I've taught like normal primary school, like, I've never taught theatre, and I've got a theatre degree, but the way I got treated and spoken to at my school made me feel like I don't have the ability to even do it, let alone teach it. And I think if they gave me the material and I just taught it, I feel like it'd be easier. But like, because I've never done it and I don't know where to start, and then when you look at the applications, there's no like telling you, they don't tell you whether you've got to do the material yourself. They don't tell you if it's freelance or if it's not. They don't tell you the hours. It's just like, I apply, but then it's like the one that I applied for yesterday that I sent the email for today is like a 40-minute drive. So if I'm only going to be doing like an hour, it's not really like worth it unless the salary is really good. But this is the thing, is like, I'm quite conventional. Like, I just want to work Monday to Friday and then pop off on the weekends. But I know, like, teaching theatre, it's going to be like evenings and it's going to be weekends. But then obviously it depends, like, if I earn enough from that, then I suppose your days off would be in the week. But like, again, it depends, because it's just like, the hours of this particular place that I'd applied for would mean I'd need to have less hours at the other place that I work at, like the nursery that I work at, because it's evenings, but sometimes I finish at 5, but this place starts at 4, and also is like a 40-minute drive without traffic. So it's like, I think I looked and it was like 1 or 2 hours on a Monday, and then 2 hours on a Saturday, and I'm like, if the wage is like 50 quid or something an hour, then maybe. But if it's like £12.50, it's just like not worth it, because I could do those extra hours during the week at the nursery. So it's really hard to try and find a musical theatre teaching place that's like full time and also not like 8 o'clock at night. Unless you want to teach at a drama school, but I do not have the standard to be teaching at a drama school. Like, I know I went to drama school and I got a degree, but I feel like until I'm in professional productions, I feel like I can't be like, oh yeah, take me. But also, all of our teachers at drama school were like 30 plus, like none of them were in their 20s. So I feel like you need to experience the industry before you teach in like a really professional setting. Anyway, I'm gonna go onto Indeed and read and e-teach and like look at jobs. Probably won't be a lot there, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna listen to subliminals, because sometimes you need a bit of positivity in your life. And then probably check my emails, and then I might go on Animal Crossing, and if you guys are lucky, I might show you my Animal Crossing island. It's like every place wants references, and there's only so many times you can ask the same people for references. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fresh out of uni, like, I did some volunteering during uni, but I didn't have the time to actually work because I had drama school. I was there 5 days a week, 8 till 8, so, you know, and then weekends was catching up on work that I didn't have time to do, but in the holidays I'd volunteer in my old school. So again, there's only so many references, and that's also what kind of like puts me off applying for these like agencies. Is first of all, like, well, not just agencies, but just like things in general, that they all want references. I'm like, I don't want to ask the same like 4 people every single time I apply for a job. Why can't it be? Because before I said, oh, I've already got written references from people, can I send them? And they're like, no, we have to contact them ourselves. Why can't it just be that I message the 2 or 3 people that I want the references from, they send it to me, and then they're just the references that I send each time, rather than them having to contact the people each time, because I don't want to keep bothering the people, but I also want to apply for stuff. Another thing that gets me going on these job sites, right, is when there's not a lot, but like exactly what I want to do, so I'm happy to like broaden my horizons, but then like I'm looking at something, and then it's like, oh, must send 5 examples with a portfolio of what, girl? Like, I'm new to this, but I'm happy to broaden my horizons and do new things, but they all are like, you must have like 5 years of experience. Or I could type in something like presenting or musical theatre teaching. What comes up? Children's residential support worker, fire and security engineer. That's not what I asked, guys. So, I was going to show you my Animal Crossing bed. Not my bed, sorry. My Animal Crossing house. But I've nearly got enough wood for a wooden bed. So I'm like, maybe I'll just wait till I got the wooden bed. And I've got 3 neighbours moving in. So maybe I'll wait for the show reveal. Posted a TikTok of me singing, but I had a cold at the time, so it was probably horrific. But I literally went through the effort of filming it, so I thought I might as well post. And then I might as well just sign off now, because after this, I'm literally gonna edit this, post it, have like tea and cake, have a bath, eat dinner, probably watch something random, like, I don't know, Dance Moms, or Rich House Poor House, or Modern Family or something, and then hit the hay. So I might also just edit it now and post it. So sorry, you guys probably so bored of me, because my entire videos are literally just me chatting. Maybe one day I'll do something interesting, but for now, bye.